to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and...
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, you're left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We got protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. Spola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher, nor am I some pastor or preacher. Was released from prison with this passion to speak up after doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the golem, bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive.
I do it die for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide down. Blue sky behind ground. My crown slash helmet. So my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down, evil seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked the cause my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. It buzz almost some ice and some velvet shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, she's a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly low, haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the stiller hand, but we're Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scam. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bra. You stagnated, while I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dated space ace to y'all. Buster stuck in the case, face off. Active shape the stage, Changes of fate, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. A measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just policy up. Flying a jet, spray the adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel of a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A crystal paralyzed what your fans get. The rules and pearls what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew, and everybody wants to get his own crew rich, and then they want the other little people to never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the pastor. They go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas know that I know you can't do nothing if you listen to me, young people, old people too, mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
And then, Shine, what's up? God's got you. What's going on? What's happening?
I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up.
The weak faggots is spraying again.
We not going back and forth.
The weak faggots are spraying again.
Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red,
Pedophiles.
brown, black.
Pedophiles are spraying again. They're not no custodians. They ain't no fucking body. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Looking past the shine spot, they're not gang tight box. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying that ops from the skybox. I got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some rules. Some of our folks are still dumb. Deaf and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real some warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, play kick or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, forward's no issue. Could have bloated in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregards the aboriginal issue. We not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or wet. Here's a big fat yellow, white, red, brown, black. Bow, bow, big back. Whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is nobody's speech. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we. A sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet. One turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance. From conspiring to novice. Other aspirants of violence. Tyrants of fire. Trying to trying to hide. I'm trying to fight. And environments of migrants. I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear. They've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupies, and hype men. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm not lying. My refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push off the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate the premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fat yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau, or big black. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fat yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau, big black. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Akichiwa.
African-American blood, you were forced to identify as African-American.
If you look at the old censuses, you will see people who clearly know our Native American ancestry categorized as colored people or mulattoes. So there are many African Americans today, people universally identified as African Americans who have Indian ancestry.
I was raised with my siblings, know what it means to work collectively, understand organizational structure respectively. I'm aware each individual must play their position in a shared vision, staring in faces of foes wishing the death of me. You've got appetite for destruction, I've got the recipe. It'll be more than an upset stomach for you digestively. Plenty much love and respect and family that checked on me when I'm swimming in prosperity. They're more than just a check for me. Rest assured what's in my chest is real, you'll get the best of me. What I offer upon the altar will be my legacy. Blessed be and to be less is not in my pedigree, especially with my ancestries, not from DNA.com, but respectfully from my great granny's mouth. When I used to visit my great granny's house across the street from Jeffrey Manor, no doubt my old man Emmy was sit on my great granny's couch, fringes on my great granny's blouse. I keep you once I reach the top, there will be a table for all my people to feast at in memory of those we had to leave back. I be strapped on each track with no label to push my release back. These bows and hours are ripped through just de facto government tissue. Not one shot will miss you. This industry will get hit too. Issue that guy's official. These other spitters will trick you as if what they spit is missile. Scud will really ain't blood fizzle, but luckily subtle shit gives you substance in abundance. Radiance of the circumference you love since it seems the theme of others need adjustments, cause their content is nonsense, repugnance. We protected women and children, they disrespected the skill and building of those of us. We the willing, we the people need for a villain. They sheepy, the marked, right hand or forehead sealed in the beast digital signature, nanotech mixture, mRNA elixir, in particular similar picture to the 144,000. Now here's the kicker, were you to truly research the literature's perimeter, same one who gave you God and devil, author, the scripture minister, slash magistrate, predicted future, past his fate. The goal is to vacillate and approbate a cash estate, but their time is up, it's up to us to resist it. The veil has been lifted, the paradigm has shifted.
And understand that the so-called African American or the so-called black person with ancestral roots in America is in fact the American Indian. And remember, I use the word Indian because it is the legal term. If I was speaking to another indigenous person, I would refer to my tribe and they would refer to theirs. The American Indian
Turtle, what's up, baby? Smash Brony. You already know. Had to get old makeup in here.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3-pound pressure,
Red, what's up, baby?
Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You rapped in a coca claim, by God it's over, doing your time is in the end. Locked Josh silent without sin. He put me on the better for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down.
Yo, T, they at it, bro.
Revolution can start in the era.
They at it, bro. Yeah, you already know, man.
Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful, sinful?
Fucking monkeys.
It's critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Oh, and it's too late when the caps get pills. Don't believe a GC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but they got the dome when it's on the zone. All red on my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride.
Lance, what's up, beloved? What's happening, man?
Pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, mean no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, mean no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. drop the oppressor, no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, no surrender.
What's up,
This
baby?
world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a,
That smell good, cuz.
Everybody back off.
Damn.
You know, everybody's like, if you
I'm trying to hold off till I'm done with heat.
Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Damn, I feel like about 80 degrees out this motherfucker.
The human heart cries out for help. The human soul implores us for deliverance. But we do not hear their cries, for we neither hear nor understand. But the man who hears and understands we call crazy and flee from him. This is a call to my ancestors. Rid the land of damn settlers. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Whether we feeling the man's pressure. Sun storm each clan better. Planting a devil to stand the weather. It's a must we band together. Put that on Abraham and Esther. From Castilians to conquistadors. Iberians and traitorous Moors. Didn't arrive
what's up,
to us.
Mama? How you doing, Sharon? Oh, you got
disguised traitors.
Oh,
Missionaries.
sister,
Islamic
yeah.
Christians with
A hug and a
dictionaries.
kiss.
No mutual goal to coexist. Those warships in our tributaries. Military tactics to test shores. Foreigners have no respect for. Treaties and oath why expect war from those sworn to conquest except war. They didn't bring women during the invasions. The minds were on rape, miscegenations, the spread of mis and disinformation, which manufactured the miseducation of the soul. Carter G. Bush, Robert Taylor Holmes, Marcy in Brooklyn, Projects in the Hoods, while we were pushed in Cali to Florida. Harley Cushion, it's like the terrorists, never ending shipment of American.
Y'all got control? Y'all really got control? What?
Years I shot this sheriff meeting. Shut my field can be read, no book. Flows in my veins were prepared with no hook. Behind the back pass with flare.
Y'all really
no
got
hook.
control?
The beef is rare, get fed, no cook. We're peaceful people. They call us animals.
I don't think y'all know what control is.
Cannibals. Practice unclean religious rites. Evidence tangible, check the annals. Apprehend this beast flammable. Feel free to critique this canonical. If your brain's deeply maniacal, release or get treated damnable. Used to be Hannibal, I talk black hole. Fighting the line, now the chief's back with bulk that's big muscle drip. Up to tussle with Uncle Sam, big brother, and his clique.
But you don't have no control, do you?
Abraham and Esther. It's a must, we band together. Plant and the devil to stand the weather. Sun on storm, each clan better. Whether we feeling the man's pressure. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Rid the land of damn settlers. This is a call to my ancestors.
Yo, what's happening there? Pura Vida, you know, I'm a little bit of Costa Rican. But y'all saw me up there. I saw some stuff yesterday and I said, let me go over here while I was live and grab. You know what this is made of? What's in here? It's iron ores and copper. Yeah. You can sharpen a samurai sword with this once you get it worn down. It's totally different from everything else I showed you. This isn't by happen chance to fall up there. Right? It don't matter even when they were digging the dirt. Like I said, we're on top of a mound, and this is everywhere. You'd be surprised at some of the stuff that we've pulled up. I'm not at liberty to say here, but it's amazing. Yeah, it's for 3 o'clock tomorrow, guys, because I did it for Sunday, so that way some of you will stay out of them damn churches and everything, and synagogues and everything else. So as you notice, I shared a video, and it need to be said. You know, police officer Rizzo. There's quite a few that I've downloaded their videos. I was going to do like a collage of active and ex-police officers that saw what these so-called correction officers upstate New York did. They murdered that young man purposely. Okay, on purpose. All right, in New York. I expressed to y'all, and I know y'all have a hard time because y'all don't watch these things. None of y'all watch the Aryan channels and this, that, and the other. If you were to go back about 7 years and during the fake demic, when they were really riling up and gathering new dumbass bodies, this has been there. This is, you got to remember, half of the police force, if not more, were the Klan. When they took over from us, because our people kept going to the wars to prove themselves or fight because it's our land based on lies, that's when they took over in the 1800s. And then they solidified it around the 1900s, the World's Fair, at the end of 1920 or 30, whatever the hell, right? They still have them, but they're not what those were. That was about destruction. We were still marshals, the so-called sheriffs, and all that. A lot of y'all won't look at the books and pull up people's history when they mention these things. You let a bastardized people take your position. And because of the chemical dousing, or lobotomies, you refuse to act upon it because you still looking for a handout from a fictional government, a Department of Justice and DOD that ain't worth shit. That's not about justice, but serving themselves. And because y'all allow the truth to elude you, the vernacular you carry is the enemies. Y'all don't know how to come together for shit. And then when those do, they come together because they just want to go out there and rage with no control, no training, no nothing. It's sad that I say training. The reality is, it is what it is. I don't care how many gang members go out to some damn dump site or whatever, landfill, and shoot their little goofy ass guns and their little switches. They're easy to take out. What I'm expressing here is the reality that them men should be on death row. I don't give a damn if it's MK Ultra or if it's got whatever the hell. It don't matter, and they should be executed. A real court, not by Jesuits and punks of lies, based on maritime laws that have nothing to do with this goddamn land that y'all subjugate yourselves to because they threaten you, and therefore you're under duress because you fear everything. They should be executed, like the rest of those in this fake-ass parliament. I don't advocate violence, but when you know the laws, the Constitution, you see tyranny, why do y'all still call them government officials? Being pragmatic to the history and the knowledge of what you've been given. I don't give a fuck about the little fake-ass, punk-ass feds that come in here and subscribe so that we get notified, come in and watch. I need about 20 more of them to leave, but they can stay in their ass right here. There's a curse over them, so they need to do whatever they got to do, because they're not going to be here long. And I mean very shortly. If they want to test an experiment, I don't give a fuck if it's clone or whatever. It's going to go all the way back to the top. It's the way I laid it out. It's always going to work that way. They could change, and I'll stop it. Well, they keep going, because I don't give a fuck. All right? The eye control, I can make my eye go any way. I can make my eyes do some crazy shit. Okay? I can make them all the way white and still see straight ahead. Anyway, as y'all know, footage shows New York officers beating prisoners before death. No, they were beating him to death. Shoving something in his mouth, strangulating him, cutting off his damn arteries and everything else. Every last one of them. If you ain't rolling up on their goddamn houses, because I told you, New York and New Jersey, Cali, all the places full of a bunch of punks. Unless they're foreigners who don't give a damn. Them idiots light people on fire who are innocent and ain't about nobody. They're just dumb and fucked up. Unless they're led by some individual who's a billionaire and it's about crippling and harming your people up here. It is what it is, based upon what the CIA done and everything else, the coups and everything else. They're always going to have an advantage over you because you don't know how to listen when somebody calls you. Y'all like big bitches, you know that, right? Y'all are punks, right? Y'all believe you got to be in an organization, belong to a job or something, condition. So they fuck a lot of CIA members up with a whole lot of information and mess their heads up. We offered y'all space. I'm not asking nothing, because some of y'all might come and have a whole lot of mouth, and I'll be like, get the fuck up out of here. And that's only one time. Those of you who actually have no problem with checking yourselves, you've always been welcome. Maybe some of them punks reached out to a couple of y'all because you're weak. You can't come here and manipulate. Let's say there was somebody here, I already know it. But they got a chance to change, right? That's how I look at it. We're not doing that no more. That was a brutal death, and why do you think they allowed it? It doesn't matter when it happened. Some of y'all be stuck on, but it happened, and shut the fuck up. This is recently, 2024, all right? You can read it yourself. You can pull up on the BBC or whatever. The issue at hand is, I even saw a video with an immigrant who was pissed off at it. Okay? Mexican. Okay? Because not all of them out there are stupid. Okay? I don't advocate violence, but sometimes we don't turn the other cheek. I don't know where y'all got that shit. Oh, that's right. And once you believe in Jesus Christ and excommunicate Lucifer, when Lucifer is your sin area, Christ is your crown. There's a balance, motherfuckers. Don't worry about their fake ass Lucifer that they've created. Don't do it. They fucked up right there. Goofy ass, fake ass Pope, that fake Jew, and all the rest of them. All right, I don't give a fuck. What I'm expressing to you is something that you need to look in yourself, because hey, even in the Bible, it tells you over and over and over to look inside. But you motherfuckers just don't get it. You don't even know when you're being called, because you're still stuck in the world they created. And we ain't giving no handout, because you're gonna break your back. You're gonna sweat, motherfuckers. But I know a lot of y'all kind of got the bitch mark. Think you guys supposed to have some white or black card, some shit like goofy shit. I'm not sure if the neckline, right? I laugh every time I hear somebody say that. All right. And I know you ain't gonna comment on here, and a lot of you ain't even gonna come on the podcast and share your mind, so that you are enlightened, that you are what I said you are. You motherfuckers are badasses, and you don't even know it. I mean, what y'all are capable of? Holy shit. I'm not here to stop nothing. So be mindful. I know people are dumb. They don't know what that means. But that shit, y'all allow that shit to happen. Like the little light-skinned brother. What was that? Las Vegas Phoenix, when he's crawling on the floor with his girlfriend, or the girl he's gonna have sex with, and the little sociopath serial killer gunned him down with an AR because he was pulling up his shorts because it was sagging. He could see that. Let me tell you about this organizations, these little dumbass organizations. That's just a front. And some of you still belong to them. I'm going to run to them because you dumb as fuck. You have not accepted who you are. Oh, no, you just don't know who you are. So we need more of y'all to join those organizations. Go become a Mason or a Scottish Rite and all this other goofy shit. All right? Do us a favor so we can expedite this shit, just like that little goofy ass pedophile rabbi, talking to Netanyahu, that little fucktard, so we can expedite it. No, they could have made it a lot faster. But what they're going to get, what they're seeking, they're creating. That shit don't stand a chance. But regardless of that, there's things y'all know nothing about, and I'm not here to talk about that. Puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces. Y'all all put together puzzles, right? Whether it's the big one with 3 or 4 little pieces with little handles like you retarded or something. And some of you put together ones that got thousands, hundreds or thousands of pieces. I'm an advocate with the puzzle thing. I think it's magnificent. Now, I want y'all to be clear, when this podcast happens tomorrow at 3, it's not about hate. We're going to venerate that. We're going to discuss things relevant to maybe plausible, very plausible facts based on the information that is shared. Okay? So those of you who who consider yourself Hebrew, Judeans, who have no problem with the true son, Emmanuel, who was ugly as a motherfucker. He was short as a bitch with a hump in his back, walked with a cane. That was the ugliest son of a bitch that ever existed. Anyway, had a face only a mother could love. I don't think y'all could even interpret that. Emmanuel was not Jesus. Jesus. Y'all already signify yourselves partaking in Satan's clause, not knowing how the word game goes, that's based upon frequencies, and that when you say something or a certain word, you proliferate a certain energy, which direction that gives focus, and because you have subjugate yourselves with your little fucking hands, you don't know these things. They can come in and watch, they can have a seat, hell, they can even ask a question in their steed, but because they were taught to lie and be stupid and proliferate that, murder little children, all that dumb little goofy shit they do from a distance. Some of them think they really hands-on. They ain't ran into the right motherfucker yet. No, there's documents in history. They know, well, the ones that need to know. And the ones under them know, the ones, they don't know shit. Know how they fuck with people's mail and put shit in and this, that, and the other because they dumb. And they wonder why they've been excommunicated or they're dying. And yeah, no freebies. No, the soul can be destroyed. As far as pertaining to the owner. No recollection, no history, no nothing. That particular, dead. Someone say, that's just the character. It don't work that way. I hope they're watching and listening. Because I'm always going to give a little tea and they computing and whatever the fuck they think they're doing. When I said leave me the fuck alone, it wasn't a game. It really wasn't. It wasn't out of fear, this, that, and other. It was a suggestion based on the fact that I know that the majority of you, and I've given the numbers over and over and over, would stand in your stead, even when there's some exemplary truths being given. What y'all think is revealing is your ego stroking, and based on something, whether it's some giants walking around in Jayville, Florida, or whatever the fuck Florida, or drones being spaceships, or whatever the fuck you've seen, you equip yourself with that narrative. You niggas, actually I can see who likes right now, who's watching, right? I'm surprised some of you come and look at the little videos I'm sharing, not getting enlightened of the freedom that exists within you. I've always been doing music videos with a certain look, a little gas face or whatever. Nobody else was. Now you see all of them are doing it. But you don't see them say nothing here because they're bitches. You don't see nobody come in here and speak their mind because they're so busy conflicted with the world they exist in based on the narrative of thinking because they're from Old Block or they from, went to Clifford J. Scott in Newark or, East Orange, or they went to this school or that is the denomination what makes you motherfuckers. I'm from Louisiana and everybody gets shot and every night you get blah, 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 with a bunch of goofy ass cheering that all y'all can shut the fuck down real quick. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Still gonna give it to the parties because of their consistent inconsistency of law and being true prolificers of serve and protect. Didn't the goddamn Supreme Court say they don't have to serve and protect you? What is wrong with you individuals? I don't see nobody comment. Put a 1 in here if you ain't here. And Asia, you talking about, don't ever tell me that you're going to donate if you can or can't. If you can't, don't worry about it. You don't have to say nothing. If you're going to donate, just donate. Don't say nothing. All right, beloveds? All right? So I decided to spend a little bit, about $1,000. Doesn't matter how or whatever, right? Yesterday. And it was fun to be with my brothers. It would have been nice. Wouldn't it be pleasant if there was a few more here?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Ganja, you ass ain't out here in the sun, boy? I said, hey, man, I gotta fuck with you. I gotta get him one time. Hey, Red Hunter, Bernard. Appreciate it, beloveds. Hey, Janisha, peace. What's going on, beloved? How you doing? When y'all come on this podcast, and I know some of you, I know a few of you are actually, especially my Alaska sisters, are looking at information and things. I want y'all to be very honest and sincere, and even if it's information that is not doesn't pertain exactly to it, yet it may be relevant to it. I'm gonna share something, right? But I'm gonna show you something before I share it. There's people. No, I'm gonna share it right on here. I was gonna do a post, right? Excuse me. It's a lot better, guys. Let me see if it's over here. I gotta make sure it's here. Okay, I got that. Good. It's better, trust me, but I'm still gonna cough. Once the scratch happens, it's hit. Okay. Telegram. We don't want Telegram. All right. Okay. Excuse me. It's on my phone, but I need to pull it up off of this so-called platform. So you just bear with me. Wow. They're making doubles and triples of shit I share. This is funny. They're fucking comedical. Yes, it's not coming up on there. Let me see if I can find it right quick. It seems like they're trying to hide it or some shit. It's funny. And Jordy. Oh, here it goes. Yay! I found it. I actually had it in here, all right? And then I'm going to read to you as well. So I'm going to show you the picture. I know it's not going to come up well, but I'll read it to you. So this is, and I'm going to read it, whether it's factual or not. So The Hidden Tyranny, 1976. I was 10 years old, 11, whatever, right? Maybe older. Don't worry about it. Most Jews do not. This is by, how do you say this motherfucker's name? I call him Wallace Renthal, but I think it's Harold Wallace Renthal. Most Jews do not like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer, and we are his chosen people. All right? But before they try and fact check and all that goofy goo mama shit, let me read something to you, okay? All right? We're not gonna play that goofy game. So you know me, I go to my documents, right? So I have it in my messenger, but I'm gonna read it from the documents to show that it's based on a .gov site. I'm pull that up, all right? Oh boy. We're gonna go to internal storage, okay? No, I actually labeled it. That's not it. Thank you. Goofy. There we go. Full text. All right. The Hidden Tyranny. This is actually a written thing. Full text of Hidden Tyranny, Harold Wallace Rosenthal. Okay. The Hidden Tyranny. Oh yeah. This is from a .gov site. This is real. The Hidden Tyranny. Not most Jews. Most Jews do not like it. like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, and they've been very disrespectful. But anyway, this is a booklet, all right, contains the text of most revealing and shocking interview of the Jew named Harold Rosenthal, which was conducted in 1976 by concerned patriot Walter White Jr. Now, Mr. Rosenthal, an influential Jew learned in the Jewish ways, okay, and in the workings of government in Washington, D.C., explained the Jewish involvement cause of the major problems we face today. You want me to read all of it? Because it's quite a bit. Oh, it's a .gov. They have this. Just like they know who you are. When I read that FBI directive that our beloved brother, what's his brother's name? Gaddy Green only read a part, but he should have read it all. Because it leads to one thing and it expresses some truth. Yet you got to flush out all the bullshit narratives. That's why I read it to you, because many people were sharing it to me, and I was like, get that. That's my boy Gaddy Green. We shared it, but he didn't say what needed to be said. He put a certain part not knowing what to allude to because he didn't read all the way down. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, Mac, what's up, beloved? Smashing Rooney. Yeah, I appreciate that. Andy Real, Sharon, yeah, Bernard, appreciate that. Red Hunter, appreciate that. And this is not to prolificate hate, and the damn sure ain't Semitic because they're not fucking of Shem, if that's the narrative of the portrait they want to paint. They're of Gomer, all right? Like, go where? Anyway, there's always going to be this game of mismatch, and this, that, and now this other stuff. And this is the way it's supposed to play out. But every time they show you something, whether it be a cartoon character or a bill sign or anything, walking by a storefront or looking at certain clothes, they're always going to tell you beforehand. It's like Netanyahu's goofy ass talked about the World Trade Center coming down as a pun of a joke, and the very thing, you know, it happened. What most of you don't know is that engineering, the way that building was built with the steel and everything else, that pancaking, at the angle it was hit, the top part should have sheared off, but it fell in on itself, just like the demo of Building 7. And yet, we have these people based on white superiority who, institutionally, they can't get their fucking heads right. Man, they never will. They're institutionalized in a bad way, right? And these are things y'all should know or be able to see. No, I'm not here and fuck with them goofies. All right? Well, but the truth is a motherfucker, ain't it? Easy to see. You know what I mean? Very easy to see. All right? And I really want to have a deep conversation about this. We're not there to beat up any of y'all watch the Iranian cat Valuetainment, ex-army, Iranian guy who's I think he's a Catholic or something like that. Even he's aware of a little more truth than most, but he's also got that goofy ass, fake ass Jew on there, rebel rousing. This is the way it plays out. You know, what was the name of that actor that was in what's that motherfucker's name with the red hair, who was caught on making a phone call, speaking with one of them APAC motherfuckers or whatever, and he was asking what they want him to do. He wasn't really with that shit. He's in New York. I think he's a badass. He was really going hard against Trump, who's a Zionist supporter and a Jew. Hey, baby, you shouldn't be out right now. Why is that people have a hard time seeing this for what it is? This is all I want to know. I mean, the real ones are being persecuted and subjugated. They don't know who they are. Y'all have heard Kill Me or Read. A lot of them converted to Islam and Christianity. That was brought by the Vatican by way of war. It wasn't that they lost so much. It was because, I mean, think about it. We haven't beaten anybody. It's killed a whole lot of folk every time. Korean War, you didn't win. Vietnam didn't win. World War II, you damn sure didn't win. Subjugated the people for the further embarkation of the Zionists to control those governments. These goofy ass pale skins and these dumb Negroes who didn't even know who their fathers were. A lot of them were lynched, murdered, or fought in wars and were never there. And they had these old weak ass women who really weren't wink, but they were divided and separated, and nobody nurtured them. So again, you have this cascade of destruction. Now you got to be not everybody, but you got a whole lot of people walking around this world who are just as dumb as the motherfucking daybreak. And you got whistleblowers out the ass. You never hear about no CIA whistleblowers. They're there though. And nobody listens to them because you got to listen to what the fucking media is telling you. Knowing good and goddamn well who controls that narrative. Right? I ain't got nothing against none of them motherfuckers. I just know they got a whole bunch of dumb motherfuckers in there who's against every one of you. Every one of you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be experimenting, spraying bullshit over top of you all the damn time. And if y'all real smart, a lot of shit they spray, it'll settle and cloud around you. It'll look like dew and mist. A lot of times when they spray at a certain place, because of certain winds, control narrative, they know exactly where it's going to spray and when the shit's going to land at. You see the cause, well, you see the effect, but you don't know the cause of it. When y'all going to start making decisions, choices? Y'all want somebody to ring your bell and make you feel good about the dumb shit, you know, right? When we go down in the shed and break out the Talmud and all the Maccabees and Rebecca and the Dragon. You want me to go break that shit out? You want me to read that? Because a lot of y'all feel real good hearing that bullshit. It's not that it's a lie, but again, you all refuse to walk in your steed, in your truth. I'm not one for knocking government or nothing. I just know there's a lot of fucking goofies out there running around, and they've been put in every position. A handful of dumb motherfuckers, but y'all act like them motherfuckers control your narrative, like, and you allow them to do the shit they're doing. Hey, one of you dumbasses. You allow it. Sean Jones, hi from Jersey. But I really want to know how y'all feel about this. However you feel about it and what information you have, 3 o'clock tomorrow on the podcast. Come on in and share it. No swearing, no bad mouthing of people, no WT goofy shit. No what? There are different shades of weed if you dumbasses don't know. So just come on in and talk about the persons of interest. Okay, that's it. The persons of interest. That's it. Whoever the fucking person of interest that you want to talk about. Alright? I hope y'all join me. Hope you don't sit there like that. Like your brain's on fleek. Fried. Alright? Y'all know the Cashapp. Nobody put it in there. That speaks volumes. But anyway, if you want to donate, donate. It could be for the construction. It could be for books. That's one book, 119. I was going to buy it today, but I was like, nah, I really want to get like 3 or 4 of them. So, you know. You already know it. T, what's up, big boy? So, I'm going to go and sit in the sun, sit back, enjoy this Guinness, look at a few documents and stuff. Hey, baby, you know what? To be. Anyway, and make sure I got everything together. So we have a deeper look and a deeper conversation. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, guys. All right? I'm hungry, man. Eggs or something, goddamn. see you guys tomorrow. All right? If you're willing. All right? We can talk about all the things that you've seen, what you've heard. We can discuss those things as well.